Mila, hold. Good. Heel. Here, heel. Sit. This clip, this is Mila's first retrieves. And don't think of a retrieve as the dog, traveling 100 feet to get something. That's not the way it works. Start off with just doing it a few feet, and that's what we're doing here. So we're just having her go get the object, put it in her mouth, and then come back and get it heel. At first, they're going to be excited. They're not going to know what's expected. But remember, it's muscle memory. So you want the dog to, start functioning, bringing the object to heel. Lead the dog into heel if you have to. Make it sit and have it release the object. If you just keep doing this, it becomes habit for the dog. So set up these good habits for the dog and just make sure that the dog is functioning. And if it's not, if it's in the incorrect position, say no. Teach the dog no. Mila, hold. Good. Heel. No, heel. Come on, baby, heel. Sit. That's very good. Good girl. Sit. Drop. Mila, hold. Heel. No, heel. Perfect. Perfect. Sit. Mila, hold. Heel. No, heel. Sit. Very nice. You're a good girl. You're a good dog. Sit. One more time. No, hang on. Mila, hold. Heel. No, heel. Sit. That was beautiful. What a good job. What a good girl. You're good. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Teaching the dog to retrieve, it's a lot of muscle memory. So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll just have the dog walk around and get used to walking around with an object in its mouth. When you first take the dog off the table, after teaching the dog hold, and you want them to pick it up on the ground, they're not going to do it. They always put up a fuss about that. So you may have to go to a light ear pinch. Make sure that the dog understands that there's pressure on, pressure off. Notice the dog's not wincing. It's not about pain. It's just about, creating this physicality with the dog so that you can articulate something, meaning there's pressure on the dog when you say hold. I'm squeezing her ear. And then when the dog gets the object in its mouth, I stop putting pressure on the ear. But remember, it's not about, giving pain or anything like that. That'll just cause excitement. Now, I know there's a lot of bird dog trainers out there and water dog trainers. They will use like a shotgun shell and squeeze it between the dog's ear. It's not necessary. You already have the dog functioning, opening its mouth, right? So just tie in the ear pinch, meaning you just take the ear and you put pressure between your thumb and your forefinger, and then it's just pressure on, pressure off. And then that way the dog starts associating this. But I'm telling you, when you get the dog off the table and you want him to pick it up off the ground, they won't do it. You may have to incorporate an e-collar, which that's something that we did with Mila, is that she's conditioned to turn the e-collar off. Now, she's on a very low setting. She's on way less than a human can feel it. A human can feel this e-collar at about 15, right? She's on 7. So drop, and she's going to go down from there. So remember that. These are useful tools that if you're teaching your dog to retrieve, this is an awesome tool for many dogs to help them get there faster. You don't want the dog to struggle. You want to make it easy because you want to build on success. So this can help out. Now, as far as like the exercises that you can do once the dog holds, is holding the object and holding the object proper. You could do the down position. That's what we did with her. We had her doing push-ups and just getting used to moving. And now we can just freely walk around with her or have her pick it up and walk around with her doing what I call is a walking retrieve. A walking retrieve is like this. Heel. I'll throw it on the ground and then I'll command her to pick it up. Hold. No, no, hold. Good girl, heel. And we'll just repeat this over and over again. If Mila gives us a refusal, no big deal. I'll just tap the button. Sit. No, sit. We'll just throw it down again. We'll walk, hold. See, she's into it now. So there really is no reason. Drop. At a point, you don't have to use the e-collar or the ear pinch. But you get the dog to a certain point, you might want to try either one of those two. Now, I'm just, you know, I know I was clear, but I just want to be clear one more time. I don't recommend doing it the way that the bird dog trainers do it, which is putting a lot of pressure on the ear. That's not it. Look at her face. I'm squeezing it as hard as I would squeeze it when I'm doing the exercise. I just want the dog to sort of understand this on and off pressure. You know, you could probably do it with the paw too, you know, but it's just about getting the dog to do it, hold, and once they start doing it, you're home free. Once they start picking it up off the ground. That's the key, is you have to get the dog to pick it up off the ground. They never want to. They never want to. It's always a fuss, and some of the dogs that put up the biggest fuss, like Mila here, end up being the most awesome retrievers, and that's what my sneaking suspicion is with her, because I'm seeing this thing in the dog that she really gets it, that we're playing a game. It's worthwhile. Spend 4 weeks. You know, that's how long we spent with Mila doing this. Spend 4 weeks. Be thorough. Make sure that the dog understands what is expected. You know, and if you're getting a real mouthy dog, if you put it in their mouth and they're like chomping up and down, go like this. Just pat them underneath the chin. Once again, it's not about pain. It isn't. And if you see bird dog trainers really smacking the dog under the chin, it's just unnecessary. It is. And that can cause more excitement. So you want the excitement to be lessened. You know, you do. You want calm to be the main behavior that you have in your dog. You want calmness. You don't want excitement. You know, that just makes everything worse. The excited dog is not a good thing. Don't listen to Zach George. You want a calm dog that's compliant, like this dog. Well, this dog's sort of hyperactive, like her husband Micah, but she's awesome. She wants to work, and she wants to work not for food. No food was used training Mila or Micah or any of the dogs that come to me or my dogs. We just train them with praise and play. They want to play the game. This is a game. Retrieving is a game. And remember, the retrieve is positive reinforcement, so you don't even have to say anything. Do you understand? There's so many things in this world that the dog likes. Why would you use food? It makes no sense. Mila, drop. She's a good dog. No, heel. Sit. Good. Hold. Down. Good. Sit. A little bit of movement. Sit. Down. Good girl. Sit. Good. Heel. Look at her tail. Mila, sit. No, sit. It's a good girl. Dog has a purpose now. Every dog should work. All dogs. It doesn't matter what the breed is. Doesn't matter if it's a little toy poodle. Doesn't matter. All dogs need to work. It's a good girl. It's awesome, dude. Nice job. Nice hold. It's very good. Good girl. Good hold. That's very good. What a good girl. Look at that little tail. She knows she's doing good, see? Look at it. Look at the look. You know, she doesn't need treats. No dog needs treats. She's proud of herself, and I'm proud of her. Good girl, Mila. Look at the little tail. Good girl. Drop.